Welcome to my YouTube channel, House Plan Today Drawing. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys on how to draw this kind of roof in Archicad, simply using Archicad roof design. That's from this kind of design. I just change some simple things to give me this kind of look in Archicad. Without any further ado, let's get right into the business. I'm simply going to delete all of this and redraw, so you guys can get the full picture of what I'm talking about. So let's say let me go to the ground floor. This is the ground floor. Let me go to the 3D plan. For the purpose of this tutorial, if you guys don't know how to draw a concrete fascia, you can check in the description of this video. You guys are going to see it there. I'm just going to delete this roof and I'm going to redraw the roof again. So I'm going to go to the first story. Okay, then I'm going to go to design, click on the roof tool, go to the settings dialog, and just use my settings like this. Use my settings, make sure this one is ticked. This 25, right, 25 here, that's the roof thickness. And you can also customize it just the way you want. You can use different kind of roof thickness. You can use this, you can use this. Okay, once you've used the settings, just click on OK and come here and draw your roof. Make sure you select this and this. Okay, then you start sketching out your roof plan on the concrete fascia. Just trace it out. When this is done, just you can go to the 3D view to see what you've done, and it's actually up. But before that, just edit the roof, click on the roof, go to the settings dialog, go to multi-plane geometry and change this to be 0 and click OK. Once that is done, you can go to any particular elevation or go to the south elevation here and click on the roof, come to this node here and drag it down to that point, so that on top of the concrete fascia. Then zoom out, and if you don't like how tall the roof is, look at the roof pitch. It's actually too tall for this kind of building. Click on the roof. You can come here and change this to be 28, or just mess around with the roof pitch to give you the kind of roof pitch you want. And you can click on the roof and come and drag it up, because anytime you change the roof pitch, this thing always comes down or goes up. I don't know. So just come and make sure it's actually set to the right side. And now you have this. Okay, so now you actually want this kind of roof. You've placed the roof well, it's looking good in your elevation and your 3D view. If you're going to place the hip gable, if you're going to place it here, just make sure you've already done that, okay, before you start drawing the roof. If not, you have to redraw the roof from the beginning. So what you want to do next is go to the first story. Okay, this is the roof. Click on the roof and just right click and press copy. Once that is done, go to the worksheet here. I'm just gonna delete this for now. Go to the worksheet here, right click on the worksheet, create new independent worksheet and name it any kind of name you want. I can name mine roof sketch. Can be roof sketch or whatever you guys want to call it. So I'm just going to click on create and it should be here. So it gives me this new page, as you can see, roof sketch worksheet, and I'm going to paste it here. Now click on paste, then click outside. And what you want to do next now is start to edit. First of all, you want to remove this arch. Then this dotted line, select them and change them to be a straight line. You can delete this. I'm deleting this because I have to stretch. The lines are actually broken, so I'm just going to stretch this out to make that point there. So once this is done, once you actually achieve this, what you want to do next now is you want to double this line. You want to double it by 50 to the left side and 50 to the right side. What I mean now is this. I'm just going to, so when I select this line, I'm going to Ctrl Shift D and copy to this part by 50. Then let's copy back here by 100. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing for all of my drawings. Now, to make this easy for you, this particular line that is actually at this part of this that is bent like this, just click on it, come here and click on this one too that looks like it, and this other side too. Then you just copy. That's what I did here. Ctrl Shift D, move here by copy here by 50. Ctrl Shift D, go back by 100. Okay, you want to do this for this other side too. Make sure these lines are actually stretched to this particular side here, and delete these ones that actually shoot out. So once you've actually achieved this, what you want to do next now is you try and delete inside of this line that you've created. What you need to do next now is insert this. Okay, they call it hardwood purlins at 90 mm centers. That should show you the wood that's inside the roof. That's to show you this and the dimension. Okay, so you just do something like this. Sometimes it's always in square, sometimes it's always in brackets. So you just mess around with it just your own way. I'm going to be using circle for this tutorial. I'll just go to click on the circle to click the middle point of this. Let me make sure I'm actually clicking the middle. Yeah, click the middle point and drag it out like this. Just something reasonable. Then click, and I'm going to select the middle point here. Then Ctrl Shift D, move it up by 50 and move it down by 100. Okay, and I'm going to delete this. Select this, press Ctrl U on your keyboard, click on spread and just leave it at this 1000. Click on OK and just drag it up. Okay, so it can't go more than this, but I don't want it to go. Okay, let me say something like this, and click on this to Ctrl U, click on OK, select this second one, the first one there, and click. Now go to press M on your keyboard and measure the distance from here to here. Okay, it's 900, so you're not doing something that's wrong. And I'm just going to cut out this part here. Select on this line here, Ctrl Shift D to copy it and move it by 1 2. Click enter. Okay, click this also, Ctrl Shift D, move it here by 1 2. Click enter. Ctrl Shift D again, move it by 100. Click this, Ctrl Shift D and move it here by another 100. Once you have done, just delete, just cut out this line away. Just cut it out and make sure you don't make sure you cut it out perfectly. Okay, and delete these ones too. Now once you've arrived at this, what you want to do next now is go to the dimension, just click on go to document, click on dimension, make sure your settings is actually millimeter, that's plain millimeter. Make sure it's actually plain millimeter, click on OK, then come and dimension inside here, just dimension it. You don't have to dimension all of the sticks, you just have to just dimension a few parts. What you want to do next now is click on line 2, because I want to change all of this to color black. So I'm just going to draw this line out like this, just something like this. Now select on all of this, click on this line here. That's once to select this, hold down shift, click this, click on this, click on yellow. Once you click on yellow, come and click this again back on any other color you want to change it to be, but I want mine to be black. But this is not actually black, but this kind of looks like black in a little bit because of the dimension. So I'll click on that and delete this, and as you can see, it changes all of my drawings to black automatically. So once this is done, the next step now is I'm going to be showing where the water falls, how the water falls. So I'm just going to draw it. I'm just going to sketch something out real quick. So once you do something like the arrow sign showing how the water falls, once you've done something like this, go to your fill tool, click on this and look for background or foreground, and hold down spacebar, click inside. So once you've clicked inside, hold on, select it and Ctrl+Shift+D to make a copy to this other side here. Ctrl+E to rotate it. Okay, so once that is done, you just keep on doing the rest. So once this is done, go to your fill tool here and click here. Just make sure this is selected, this drafting fill selected. Click on foreground and look for something that looks like a roof. Like, okay, we have roof tile here. We have different kind of roof you guys can use. Roof shingle, roof tile stack. Just mess around with it and just look for the ones that you like. I always use roof shingle. I'll click on roof shingle, hold down spacebar on your keyboard, select this, and just keep selecting where you guys want there. But before I actually do this, let me just Ctrl+Z to go back. Now I was supposed to have done this earlier. Click on these arches that you guys created. Click on the arch or fill tool you guys created. I always say arch. Click on this black fill tool. Right click and click on this. Just move to display order. Click on bring to front. Right click again, click on display order and click on bring forward. The reason is because so when I hatch, it's not going to, the hatch is not going to cover, as you can see, it's not going to cover this. Okay, that's the meaning of what I just did. So I'm just going to keep on covering all of this, hatching all of this. Just hatch away. So when this is done, as you can see, you're almost done with your drawing. If you don't like the way the arch is, like it's too choky, for it to do that, just click on one of the arch. Okay, scroll here, click on this construction method, custom distortion. Okay, just click on it and it's gonna give you this L shape here. Click on the node, make sure this is selected. Okay, then you want to just increase this by, let me say 1.3. click enter, move this side 2 by 1 3, click enter. As you can see, it widens. Okay, so you want to do the same thing for all of the drawing. So looks like I made a kind of a mistake. When I click on my arch, this side was supposed to have its own arch, this side is supposed to have its own arch, because it's actually covering this line. I'm just going to delete this. Okay, then I'm going to hold an Alt, click on this and arch this part again. So make sure that this line is not actually covered by the fill. As you can see, it actually looks better than the former one. Okay, it looks more spaced. There's a lot of space in here. So what you want to do next now is dimension. So go to your dimension here. You're gonna click on the overall, take the full overall dimension. Click on OK, drag it down like this. Then click here. Some people actually dimension this different, so I don't know. You guys should just dimension the way you guys dimension yours. Well, this is like dimension mine.
Another day, eyes on my display. You say we need a change, and I feel that you mean it. You mean it. But you're so right, we're losing track of time, buying things online, and it's not like we need them. We don't need.
So once you're done with your dimension, try and remove all these lines away from your roof plan, so it doesn't spoil the roof plan.
The only thing I'll do is lay here next to you. We need to slow down. Embrace the love we found for you and I were safe and sound.
So once this is done, come and go to your document, click on A and change this to be 5mm. Then just write your roof plan here. Then click outside, click this node and drag it like this. Okay, that's the roof plan. And you are going to actually name the parts of your roof. You need to name the parts of your roof, so I'm going to name them now.
We were on the run, rocking around the clock. Now all we need is right here in front of us. In front of us. So can we just slow down? The only thing I'll do is lay here next to you. We need to slow down. Embrace the love we found for you and I were safe and sound.
So you guys can name your drawings. You can name your roof. What certain things indicates on your roof. You can name them. As you can see mine, you can name them. So and one thing you guys need to know also, for your roof plan to be complete, okay, now for this particular drawing, I didn't do a section. I didn't do any section in this particular drawing. But if I were to take a section in this drawing, let's say for instance, let me section documents, let me click on section, let me say I section this part like this. I'm just giving for instance now a section, let me say this part like this, let me say these two sections now. What you're going to do is go to your first story, try and draw a line like this. Let me say I pick a line from here, so I know this is the point where I pick the line from. I just draw the line out like this, and I'm just going to trace out this section. I'm just going to trace it out. Okay, once you trace it out, click on the line. Sorry, make sure you click on the line. Make sure you click on that line. Click on this. Make sure you click on these two, and make sure you know that this is where the point is. Okay, then copy. When you copy it, come to the roof sketch here and come and paste it here. Just paste it, doesn't matter, just and click outside. Highlight this, Ctrl D on your keyboard, select this point here. Remember the point you selected, now come and paste it here. I think it was somewhere here. So when you paste it there, go back and check and make sure you're not making, yeah, this point here. So that point there, then delete this line. Delete it, then change this line to be this. You can change it, it doesn't matter how you guys want to use the line. You can mess around with the line. You always use this one. Okay, as you can see, now we've arrived at our final roof plan. Thank you for watching my video. If my video has been of any help to you, kindly subscribe, comment and like, and I will see you in my other tutorial videos. Thank you.
They all see that it's a lie, 'cause we always give it one